Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing my morning routine. As you know, I'm a quadriplegic, so my morning routine probably looks very different than yours. So we are going back to 8 a.m. this morning and let's get ready for the day. Good morning, guys. It is 8 a.m. and I am just waking up. Today, my mom is here taking care of me. I always start with a big drink of water because I am so thirsty after hours of sleeping, and then it is on to getting me ready. For the sake of the video, I have already changed my underwear, but we move on then to changing my catheter. I have what's called a suprapubic catheter, which means it goes straight into my bladder through a little incision right above my pubic bone. So we switch that out to my leg bag, which is a smaller bag that then my mother straps onto my leg, as you can see. We put one strap around my calf and the other one around my ankle, and it holds my leg bag pretty snug. We typically have to empty this once or twice a day, and it has been the best method I have found in my 14 years of injury because I like having my leg bag, kind of discreet. I don't like having a big bag that everyone can see. Everyone's different. This is just my preference and what has worked for me over the time. Next, it is time to get my jeans on me. This is pretty much dressing like a baby or something. You pretty much do one leg, then the other. You pull them up as high as you can, roll me over, and get them up over my booty. So once you roll me over and you get my pants up, then it is time for what is called an abdominal binder. My injury level is so high that I have a really weak respiratory system, and that is because I don't have control over my stomach muscles. So I can't really cough, I can hardly sneeze, and this just helps compress everything so that I'm able to take deeper breaths and gives me a little more power to cough. And not going to lie, for vanity reasons, it keeps my little quad belly to a minimum, and definitely not going to complain about that. So once we have my jeans and binder on, then it is time to move on to socks and shoes. This is just pretty straightforward. You just want to make sure that my socks are not too tight so they don't bend my toes. And once you get my shoes on, you want to make sure that my toes are as straight as you can get them in my tennis shoes so that we do not have any issues later in the day. It's now time to start getting me ready to get up in my chair, and that requires a sling like this one, and it basically gets pushed underneath me and it connects to the Hoyer lift, which is how I get in my chair. So you want to make sure that the sling is even underneath me so that I am not crooked in my chair. We pull the straps through my legs, and then I am set to get connected to the Hoyer lift. Here we are setting my bed up. This just makes sure that I am in a seated position when getting me into the sling. It just helps with the angle that I am at when we are putting me into my chair. You'll see here there are straps, two above by my shoulder and two below, and we just connect them to the Hoyer lift, and then I am ready to rock and roll. I feel very fortunate to have been able to purchase an electric lift like this because it has made life so much easier, because most insurance companies will not pay for an electric one. They give you a manual one where you have to sit and pump it up, and it is just not easy and not convenient. So this is much easier. Now that I am up in the Hoyer lift, it is time to bring in my wheelchair. Once we have my chair in the room, it is time to get it positioned underneath me so that we can just lower me down. This requires lowering my backrest, tilting my chair back so that we can just push me straight back, and my mom grabs my knees, pushes me into the chair just like that, and I am officially out of bed. Now it is time to get this sling out from underneath me, and you basically just do what you did in bed but in reverse. It's time to slide those out from underneath my legs, tilt me up, and lean me forward to pull that sling out. It gets caught sometimes just like that, but then I am good to go. It is time to attach my head array, which is how I drive my wheelchair. I have a video coming out all about my wheelchair in a few weeks. But then it is into the dining room to put on a t-shirt for the day. My mom pretty much has this down to a pat. We've been doing it together for going on 14 years now, so she is a pro. But it can definitely be a little awkward if you have never done it before. It just takes practice, and that is pretty much it for getting me dressed. Then it is time to brush my hair so that I don't look crazy, and then we pretty much head into the bathroom to start doing some of my hygiene. I love my mom so much. She's such an angel. Alright, we are officially in the bathroom, and it is time to do my morning hygiene. We start with brushing my teeth. Gotta get those pearly whites nice and shiny. After I rinse and spit, it is time to move on to face wash. I like to wash my face first thing in the morning to get all of that nighttime sweat and gunk off of my face, and it just helps me feel more awake and more alive. So it is time to wipe that off and move on to lotions and potions. I have a in-depth skincare routine coming out here in a week or two, so keep an eye out for that. Once I am done with lotions and potions, it's time to do something about this bed head. Typically in the mornings, I'll just rough it up like this, get it a little volume and style it, try to hide my receding hairline, don't judge, we're all friends, and call it a day. Next, I grab my glasses because I am blind. Then I leave the bathroom, forget that I actually want to put a sweater on because as a quad, I am always cold. So we feed my arms through the sweater and get this on me so that I can go about the rest of my day. My mom will lean me forward to make sure that we get my sweater all the way down in the back. You want to make sure that there is no bunches or wrinkles because that can actually affect my skin and cause issues later in the day. We then put my glasses back on, and it is time for some coffee. gotta have some cream and sugar. Make sure that is mixed up real nice, and there is nothing like the first sip of coffee in the morning. It just hits the spot. Once we've done all of that, it is officially time to get to my desk and check some emails, edit some YouTube videos, and get prepared because here shortly I am headed back to college. So this, my friends, is my everyday morning routine. I hope that you liked this video. Please make sure that you are subscribed. You have hit that bell icon so that you get notified every single time I upload a video. And if you enjoy my content, please think about hitting the thumbs up. And with that, I will see you beautiful people next time. Bye!